In this video, I want to spend our time looking at the first 24 measures of Carter's Canaries. Measure 25 is a significant structural return to the opening timpani motive. So let's listen to the first 24 measures again and try to determine the location of the phrases, or at least the important formal events. I hear an arrival in measure 11, signaled by the return of that timpani rhythm. So let's divide these 24 measures into 10 plus 14. The first four measures are all mezzo forte with a slight dynamic push in measure 4. There's a quick drop of dynamic to piano in measure 5. And halfway through measure 6, the dynamic is suddenly loud again, and there is a surge of energy over the next four measures that push us towards that timpani rhythm in measure 11. This piece certainly doesn't have regularly occurring phrase lengths, although the first four measures almost suggest a phrase. So I divide the first 10 measures into two parts. Measures 1 to the downbeat of 6, and measures 6.2 to the downbeat of 11. Now we can't stop actually in measure 10 because it resolves or it releases into measure 11. The downbeat of measure 11 is simultaneously the end of one thought and the beginning of another. So let's work backwards from that downbeat of measure 11. Starting from measure 6 beat 2 at forte, we have rhythmic groupings that start with one note per beat, moving to 2 notes per beat, and skipping to 4 notes per beat in measure 8. But something interesting happens in measures 9 to 10. The 3 dotted quarter beats of these two measures divide into 4 notes per beat for a total of 12 notes. But that's not the interesting part. By grouping these 12 notes into 4 groups of 3 notes, Carter is preparing the first instance of metric modulation. The groups of 3 notes from measures 9 and 10 become equivalent to the group of 3 notes in the 6/8 time of measure 11. And by necessity, the tempo increases in measure 11. This tempo change isn't arbitrary, though. At the beginning, the dotted quarter beat is marked at 90 beats per minute. The original beat first divides into 4 dotted 16th notes. The new beat equals 3 dotted 16th notes. Again, the new pulse is 3/4 or 75% of the length of the previous beat. Now, this doesn't mean the tempo is 75% of the original, because when the note length becomes shorter, the tempo speeds up. So calculating the new tempo is a matter of dividing the original tempo by the 3 retained parts of the 4 divisions of that beat. In other words, you take your original tempo and you divide that by 3/4. So 90 beats per minute divided by 3/4 equals 120. If the opening tempo was 75 instead of 90, what would the tempo be in measure 11? Well, we just have to fill in the formula. 75 beats per minute divided by 75% equals 100. All right, how do we practice this metric modulation? We're going to conduct the dotted quarter beats for these measures, but we're going to count the groupings that divide the beats, saying 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, depending on the subdivision grouping. Starting in measure 7, there are 3 beats with a subdivision of 2. For these, we will count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's for each beat. The second beat of measure 8 divides the beat into 4 parts, so we will count that 1, 2, 3, 4. But measures 9 and 10 introduce accents, creating groupings of 3, so we'll have to count 1, 2, 3. It's worth practicing measures 9 to 10, saying the correct groupings but accenting the dotted quarter beats to make sure you know how the conducting aligns with the pattern. The accent will permutate, right? It will shift from 1 to 2 to 3, resolving back to 1. So if this is our beat, and we're dividing this beat into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we want to conduct and group those in groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Remember, the conducting tempo isn't going to change until measure 11. So here is measures 7 to the downbeat of 11, and I'm accenting the beats for practice. So this is measure 7 to the downbeat of 11, accenting the beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Once this is secure, we should place the accents on the beginning of every group, and that's the ones. So that would be counted and keeping our beat steady. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Again, measure 7, ready, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now in measure 11, we will maintain the speed of the counted 1, 2, 3 grouping, and we align our conducting to match the accented ones. So starting in measure 9, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do you hear how the beat feels like it's late to the party? Here it is again. This is measure 9. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's now go to the beginning. The first 6 measures divide into 4 plus 2 based on their dynamic inflection. Although the first beat is a rest, the opening measures establish a clear sense of pulse, incorporating a lot of that timpani rhythm. The beat subdivides into 4 parts in measure 3, beat 2, but up until the downbeat of measure 4, I still think the pulse remains pretty unambiguous and predictable. For the timpani rhythms, I suggest literally saying timpani, timpani, or if that's too weird for you, you can inflect that same rhythm onto 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So timpani, timpani, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either one's fine. So here are a couple of options for rendering the beginning to the downbeat of measure 4. For the rests, by the way, I'm going to still say the number or syllable, but I'm going to say it softly, sotto voce, under the voice. All right. So this is from the beginning to the downbeat of 4. 1, 2, ready, and timpani, 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 1, 2, 3, timpani, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Here it is again. 1, 2, timpani, 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 1, 2, 3, timpani, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. If you don't want to say timpani and 1, 2, 3, that would sound this way. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. The rhythm and meter become confused in measures 4 to the downbeat of 6. Please study these 2.5 measures and go to the discussion board on Blackboard and share your ideas for what's going on musically in these measures. I'd direct your attention to the lack of articulated beats in most of these measures. As a result, the downbeat in measure 6, although it looks like a downbeat, I don't think it feels like a downbeat. So go share your thoughts and ideas regarding this section, and I'll offer my thoughts a little bit later. The forte entrance in measure 6 beat 2, it helps reestablish the lost beat from the previous two measures, just in time to dismantle it leading into measure 11. So starting now in measure 11, at our new tempo, we reconnect with our timpani rhythm. The first four measures are pretty straightforward. Measure 11, and timpani, timpani, 1, 2, 3, timpani, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, timpani, timpani. In measures 15 to 17, Carter removes an eighth note from the meter. He turns the 6/8 into 5/8 time. Measures 15 and 16 are 3 plus 2, but 17 flips that. It turns into 2 plus 3. So those three measures sound like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, timpani, 1, 2, 1, 2, timpani. Let's do that again. Measure 15 through 17. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, timpani, 1, 2, 1, 2, timpani. Now I prefer to think of 5/8 meter, let's say the 2 plus 3 subdivision of measure 17, as being a simple beat plus a compound beat. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2 is a simple subdivision, and 1, 2, 3 is a compound subdivision. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 is simple compound. In measure 18, Carter is introducing the first purely simple meter of the piece, the 3/4 time. But he foreshadows this change with the use of a 5/8 meter and its blending of simple and compound beats. We were in compound meter all the way up until measure 15, and the first two instances of the 5/8 were 3 plus 2, or compound beat plus a simple beat. And then he switches the order of the 5/8 subdivision into 2 plus 3, or simple plus compound. He's anticipating the change to simple meter in measure 18. To calculate the new tempo in measure 18, we need to realize that the subdivision remains constant. Eighth note equals eighth note. The simple beat then is 2/3 the length of the compound beat, meaning the 2/8 notes of the original 3/8 notes becomes the new beat. In measure 11, the tempo is the dotted quarter note equals 120, so 120 divided by 2/3 equals 180, the indicated tempo in measure 18. Measures 18 and 19 are going to be counted this way. So we have 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're speeding up, not the tempo, but the rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The eighth notes in the 3/8 measure, that's measure 20, are the same speed as the triplets in measure 19, and the beat stays the same tempo as well. So those three measures, measures 18, 19, and 20, will sound 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like you're adding a whole nother beat to measure 19. The final four measures of this section, measures 21 to 24, return to 3/4 time, but the metric modulation really ratchets up the tempo. The subdivision remains constant from the 3/8 to the 3/4 time, but just like the switch from compound beat to simple meter in measure 18, the pulse is now 2/3 faster. So again, we take 108 beats per minute, divide that by 2/3, and we get our 270 beats per minute of measure 21. So measures 18 through 24, measures 18 through 24 are sounding this way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one more time. Measure 18 to 24. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The rhythmic peak seems to be in measure 21. And following this crest, the rhythm slows over the next three measures, but without relaxing the tempo. And we almost magically arrive in measure 25 back at the original tempo, and we'll cover the next section of the piece in another video. But until then, don't forget to discuss what's going on in measures 4 through 6 on Blackboard, And I'll be back with you soon. Thank you.